Hey everyone, it's Father Michael. You know, over these past few years, I guess I've become biased. I think that our Church of St. Dominic's is probably one of the prettiest churches in our diocese. I think certainly the architecture of our church reflects our faith, but I think probably even more so, the faith that each one of us hold in our hearts reflects the truth of who we are as St. Dominic's. You know, this last Sunday, Trinity Sunday, we had pretty much full capacity at all of our masses. And I think this is also a witness to the beauty of our faith and the fact that people do want to start returning to Mass. And so with that in mind, I'm happy to share that beginning next weekend, the weekend of June 13th and 14th, we will be adding a Mass on Sunday morning. So starting next weekend, our Mass schedule, at least for the foreseeable future, will be the Saturday Mass at 5:30 p.m., the Sunday Vigil, and then on Sunday morning, we will have Mass at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and 12:30 p.m. Now, some people may ask, why are we not going back to the 9:30 Mass, our normal Mass schedule? The reason for that, actually, there's two reasons. One is that we need some time in between the Masses to disinfect the church. And the second reason is during the summer months, we don't have religious ed right after Mass, so that gives us a little bit more flexibility. So for the foreseeable future, for the time being, our Sunday Mass schedule will be 8, 10 a.m., and 12:30. My hope is that as we get closer to the fall and we get closer to resuming religious ed, we'll be in a different place and we'll be able to get back to our normal, I guess, pre-pandemic Mass schedule. But I certainly wanted to share this news. I think it's good news. It shows that we're moving forward and that there is a desire for us to return to our normal Mass schedule. We will certainly keep the safety protocols that we're asked to do. We'll keep doing those. People will still be asked to wear a mask, to keep social distance, and all the different things that we're doing for that. We will continue to do that also. I also do want to, if I could, just kind of maybe share a bit of a challenge, I guess, for all of us. You know, there's a value to coming together as community, and there is a value to receiving the sacraments. And certainly there are people who are hesitant to come back at this time, and that's legitimate, especially our senior members and maybe even members who might have underlying health concerns. And for those people, we've begun the live streaming of the Mass, and so we'll continue that. The 10 a.m. Mass and the 12:30 Mass will continue to be live streamed. But I want to kind of encourage us not to get too comfortable with watching the Mass. I think there's a value to gathering together as community. And so I would encourage people and all of our members, as you are comfortable, and especially if you may not be in one of those groups that are more at risk, I would encourage us all to start gathering back as a community, to gather together. There's a value and a strength that comes out of that, and nourishment that we all need, and also to receive the great gift of the Eucharist. So that's one thing that I would put out there. Certainly the bishop has dispensed the obligation to come to Sunday Mass for valid reasons for all those who need that. But I guess as pastor, I would encourage us not to get too comfortable with that. If we are ready to come back, if you're ready to come back, then please do so. We will do it in a safe way. We will continue the safety protocols that we've been asked to do, but we will be gathering back as a parish community. So I wanted to share that. I think it's good news. I think it shows that we as a parish community are yearning to come back together and that there's a good momentum, and we'll continue this journey together. God bless.